bro, Mando Mike. Thanks so much, dude. I was doing a test earlier, so I muted myself. Dude, I could have gone for a while. You're a real one, man. Thanks, Mando Mike. Darth Weaven, what's up? Yo, how's it going? Goggles and Gadgets. I was saying, dude, that I was watching your stop motion. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. That takes a lot of work. Let me just refresh this, man. Oh, I need to figure out the chat showing up. Yeah, I don't know why it shows up like that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, anyway, this is going to be a super, super chill stream. Honestly, what I'm going to be doing is just doing my normal thing, editing some shorts. And if you guys, like and just want to chill, totally fine with me. I'm going to kind of do my thing, and I'm going to narrate what I'm doing if you're interested. There's a short I've been working on for a while. It's been a little slow going with this one. Typically, honestly, for most shorts that I make, it takes about 2 to 3 hours. I know that's like a stupid short amount of time, but my edits, those shorts, there's not like a crazy amount of work that goes into them, just because they are 60-second edits and they're vertical, and yeah, they can be kind of easy. But this one I've just kind of been slowly piecing together so you guys can hopefully see some stuff. But I can actually show you guys kind of what I have. And if you want the program itself to actually be larger, let me know. I just used my gaming overlay to basically just show this off. So I can always make this larger so you can actually see just a little bit more. Okay, so let me pull this over. I have normally I'm not streaming this, so I have quite a bit of stuff that I normally do up on my second monitor here. So I'm trying to just move stuff around. But what I'll do to start out is I will show you guys actually what I have so far. And then I'll go from there. And like I said, I'm just going to kind of walk you through what I'm doing, kind of talk through it. So this program is Adobe Premiere Pro. I'll kind of show you a timeline. I have all this stuff out here. Let me see. Can you guys actually see my mouse? That would be super helpful. Let me see. Okay, you can't. So you know what? Before I get too ahead of myself, let me do this. I want to make sure that you guys can actually see my mouse here. So let me do this. I think this is going to be the one. Yes, that is not the one. Okay, I want to go here. Okay. So I'm going to do this really quick. I literally just realized you want to see my mouse, and I would like for you guys to be able to see that if you're so inclined and so interested. Okay. Let's pull this down a little bit. Pull this in. Okay. Just a quick down and dirty job right there. Sweet. So, man, can you still not see my mouse? No. Dear Lord. Okay. You're just going to have to... Here we go. Show cursor. There we go. Now you can see my mouse. Okay. So, basically, this program... So, like, way out here, you're able to see... I have other footage, basically kind of my workflow for shorts. The first 60 seconds, if I zoom in, this is the 60-second mark. And I always have like a little call to action at the end. And so for footage that I'm interested in using, I stick it out here on the end so I can actually like kind of come back. And so this one in particular, this short is actually kind of playing off of this trend that's gone on for a while. And I really enjoy it when there's a line in Star Wars essentially kind of calling back to memories, so trying to, not that it needs any help, but kind of show some emotion, with some other things. My goal with this one is to make people emotional, honestly. So we'll see how that goes. T. Davidson, what's up, man? It's probably a normal hour for you. Good to have you here, man. Okay, so what I'm just going to play through this, and then I'll talk through if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try and describe everything I'm doing. So I'm just going to watch this through to kind of get a little glimpse of what's going on right now.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! I hate you! You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
And so it's going to keep going right here. That first part is kind of what I have slowly pieced together. It's going to, literally there's nothing. It's going to just finish out this scene. So a few things that are interesting. First, if I know Premiere Pro, this is a program I've been using, oh my gosh, for a very, very long time. Very long time. I was privileged enough, my high school, had, oh my gosh, Final Cut. They had Final Cut as a program, so I got really familiar with that. Got into Premiere a little bit, when I was like 18, and then probably about 6-7 years ago, started getting into it. I am by no means a professional, and I am completely self-taught in this. So this is just stuff I've learned. But essentially what I have going on, I'll solo this. I have this really like ambient sound that I wanted behind there. And the way I actually came across this, so crazy. It was just randomly playing through like our studio setup here. And it was because I left something playing on YouTube. And I basically found this really trippy, like 4-hour long loop of this like maybe 90-second, I don't know, weird ambient soundtrack, and it's copyright free, all this stuff. So I was like, sick, this is awesome. So I'll play you just the backing track for that so you can hear it. And let me know how the volume is, if you guys can hear that all right. So, yeah, pretty straightforward, right? Nothing too crazy. But the reason this really works, and I actually heard this, I wish eventually if these, end up working all right, basically what'll happen is like, I'll have this random idea and I'll just start running with it and start piecing it together, and it kind of goes along. We have other shorts where they're a little more structured, but these are just kind of different. So this right here, this yellow button that I click, this is the audio track. So basically it's just like all I want to do is listen to this audio instead of everything at once. So audio 3 here is the underlying synth pad. Audio 2 is what I'm actually using for the Star Wars sounds. I would be using audio 1 right here. If you notice this blank, but I'm not using it because there's some automation on that line, and so yeah, I kind of reused a file here, so I was just like, yeah, whatever, I'm not gonna use it. But listen to this. This is pretty interesting.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them!
So basically what that is, it's just the high ground scene with just the vocals. And so I had this idea, like, what if we just strip away all the familiar music? A series of shorts that I want to do is to do scenes that we know in Star Wars, but actually like change the music behind it, if that makes sense. So that's kind of the inspiration for this. And so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start going through some of the stuff that kind of bothers me. So like this, one of the first things here, I have all these transitions. So like if I zoom in, you'll see like right here, it's called a dip. So it's basically just it's just a video transition. So all it's doing is just changing the way you look at things. So right here, I noticed there's just kind of a weird, this next transition I didn't like. Right there, I hate that because it's just not dissolving properly. And when I was working on this, I wasn't getting super satisfied with this. So what I'll do, I'm actually just going to add cross dissolve. So basically I'm just saying all I want to do is I just want to have these two video clips right here just blend into each other. And see, it's a little good, but there's that little stutter that's been driving me nuts, right? What I'm actually going to do, let me see, is that in this video? Okay, so I think what's happening, what a cross dissolve will do is a cross dissolve will kind of like go forward and backwards a little bit. So like this clip, even though it ends right here, what a cross dissolve will do is it'll extend it and it'll pull frames to help it dissolve. So I think what's happening here, if I actually pulled this back, this is basically, this is just like a supercut. This clip right here, it's from a supercut of all of Anakin's scenes in Revenge of the Sith. And so like if I pull this out right there, there's that awkward boom, that cut, right? Where is it? Yeah, right there. That's what I'm seeing in the dissolve that I hate. It's driving me nuts, man. It really is. So I think what I have to do, if I kind of reverse that, I think I can actually kind of stack these. Actually, you know what? Before I get too ahead of myself, I'm actually just going to lay these just right next to each other in timeline. I'm going to see how it works without transition, because this is, let me hear, what's he actually talking about here?
You were my brother, Anakin.
So see, that's what I don't like. I don't like how it's just so, so sharp. Because I do have some sharp transitions when it's dealing with like the dark memories. But what I wanted here was just really smooth, kind of more emotional stuff. Like this. I like that.
You were my brother, Anakin.
But see, I don't like that. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something out. We're going to see if this is going to work. So I'm going to stack these up. And then I'm going to click into this first clip here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a keyframe. Basically, keyframe is saying, hey, I'm going to use an effect, and I want it to start here. And so now what I'm going to do with another keyframe is I'm going to set that down to 0. So basically, I set 2 keyframes and 100% and a 0%. And I'm going to do what's called an ease out, which means like if you're looking at like a curvature of this, it's not going to be like linear 100 to 0. It's going to like do like a swoop. So it's going to be a little more smooth. And then I'm actually going to come to this bottom clip and I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to go start at 0. And then I'm going to go to the end. Right there. I'll go there. And then I'll go 100%. So now, in theory, now I'll do ease in. These should line up pretty well. And then I just need to size them up. So we'll see. Is this better? Because before, remember, with the cross dissolve, it was like pulling in a stutter a little bit. And so we'll see. Don't want that. Goggles and gadgets. All right, got to head out. Almost 2 a.m. here. Peace out, 2 Star Wars nerds. No problem, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, even at a super late hour. Honestly, I didn't know if anybody was going to stop by. I thought I was just going to be talking to myself, so it's always appreciated. But you have a great rest of your night, man. And keep up the stop motion. It's awesome. All right, let's see this.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Okay, so I am much happier with that. It's a little quick.
Brother Anakin. Brother Anakin.
So what I may do, I think I want to start the transition right here. So I'm gonna, using my my play marker here, I'm actually gonna pull this back. I'm gonna see if I like that transition a little more, a little slower.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Don't like that, so I'm just gonna revert that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do right here, this is also something driving me nuts. You're gonna find out just how particular I am in my edits. I like everything being sized the same. So I think I've had things for the most part sized the same, except right here. I'm just gonna do like a little down and dirty scaling. So I want to make sure that when we're switching from scene to scene, everything is the same size. So you don't get any of that awkward sizing difference, because some of this is 720p, some is 1080p. So that's kind of why all this is happening. And I think actually in particular this scene right here, I zoomed in because R2, you can see R2D2's right there. And so like my scaling was a little different here because I wanted to cut R2 out. And then that I wanted to see both Anakin and Obi. So maybe that's what I'm doing. Okay, so for scaling, I'm not going to set any keyframes. I'm just going to try and make it size up properly. But I went a little too big. What am I looking at? Hold up, there's something weird going on. Oh, I know there's something weird. Okay, so what I need to do, I'm going to hide this layer. So you see there's actually the Obi-Wan back there. So I was looking at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut Obi out right there. I'm just going to remove him entirely. Oh, but hold up. One thing I forgot to do. This is something if you use Premiere, or maybe any other programs, it may have this as well. You can unlink your video from your audio. So when you do a cut of your video, what it'll actually just be doing is it won't be cutting audio. Proto, little tipsy, what are you editing and why? I am editing a YouTube short to post, and I figured why not just go live and have some company. I honestly didn't know if anybody would show up, so always good to have you here, man. Okay, so now let me size this a little more properly. Okay, let me go here, and again, I don't need a keyframe for this because all I want is that to be sized up. Okay, so let's check this out.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Yeah, it's not.
I love.
Oh, that's actually. So this was kind of incidental, but I think I actually like it. So originally, I was going to have it cut to this. We'll see. Okay, so originally what I was going to do, if I'm looking back through this whole thing, the whole thing, it's you were the chosen one, right? And then it goes into little Anakin. I always love the contrast of like dark Anakin, especially Vader or Anakin in Revenge of the Sith with Phantom Menace Anakin. I really like that juxtaposition there. And so anyway, I start there and then transition right into when he is really... I would say in Attack of the Clones when he slaughters the whole village, that's really a descent into darkness, but here you see it a lot more. Darth Weavin, later on, I'm getting tired, just came by to say what's up. Always good to have you here, man. This is a super, super late night stream, especially for some of you in other parts of the country and other parts of the world. But have a great night, man. So anyway, then I go into this right here, and I have like a pretty harsh cut, to take out some of the scenes, especially Palpatine. Then I go right back to Mustafar, saying I hate you, and then I want to call back to Phantom Menace, right? So the whole point of this is trying to make people emotional, So then go back into Revenge of the Sith, them being brothers, because that's that whole phrase right here. That's like, but then I want to show the history of their relationship and why that was a loaded statement.
I loved you.
So see that, I'm wondering, there's this phrase he says, that I love you. If I pull this back.
I loved you. I loved you.
Because I'm wondering if I should have this cut immediately there. Let's see.
I loved you. I loved.
Let me do this. Let me extend this a little and see what's on the other end of this. Nope. Okay, so that's part of just a super cut that I have. So basically all I did there is just extended the end of the clip a little bit to see if I wanted to keep some more stuff. I didn't really like that too much. Okay. So what I think I want to do.
I loved you.
Okay, I'm going to have it start there. And let's do a cross dissolve here. See how that looks.
I loved you.
Okay, I think that's going to work actually well. Let's see.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
I want to actually start that there. Get a little more emotion of Kenobi. I kind of like these dips to black. I don't know if it's... Oh, you know what, actually. Yeah. Right before... Okay, so that's going to be cool. Yep. Wait, I'm muted? Mrs., you say I'm muted? It looks like I'm good. Oh, wait, maybe you're watching the beginning of the stream, Mrs. Hit the live on your little YouTube thing on your phone. Make sure you're live. Well, gosh, if you're saying that now. Anyway. I know I was muted at the top of the stream, but that's all good. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, so let me save this before I get too far. Okay. So I kind of came across some incidental things, and what I like to do when I edit as well, I like to leave the base clip at the bottom with all of the video. So then as I'm moving stuff around, especially if I'm calling back to it, I may kind of like accidentally stumble upon some really cool things. Like right here, this was not in my original plan, but it ended up working. So he says, this is kind of how it works. He says, I hate you. We see some memory. And then it just kind of goes like right back into seeing that emotion. I really like that.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Fulcrum, hello there. I would do a a Grievous impression, but it'd be terrible. Oh yeah, somehow I accidentally went back to the beginning. Oh, well, it's all good. I mean, I was so glad. I think it was Mando Mike was there, and he was like muted. I'm like, oh gosh, I need to stop muting muting this microphone because it's just cause I keep starting streams like that. Okay, what I want to do here, I really like seeing this, the I loved you, and then seeing Anakin's kind of suffering, but I want to actually extend that dip to black. Commander Pudis, hello. I'm going to extend that a little more. Okay, but that's what I don't want to see right there. So I want to kind of back it up. Okay. So what's this? What are you doing? So basically what I'm doing is I'm just kind of showing a little behind the scenes of my process of editing shorts. So I'm using a program, Adobe Premiere Pro, and yeah, just showing off what I'm doing. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. This is a 60-second short, which I'm probably just going to watch back in a second so I can see kind of like what I'm working with. Keep kind of the main theme, the story going. Basically what I'm doing is I want to make I want to try and make the high ground scene more emotional in 60 seconds. That's what I want to try and do. You mind telling me what's the name, title of the short? Oh, you know, I actually don't have a title of the short yet. Yeah, maybe that'll be part of this. How I come up with a title. I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, Fulcrum, Mr. and Mrs. How are you guys? Hopefully well. Yeah, man, doing well. Doing well. Out of caffeine. I'm not really a big coffee drinker, so we get kind of like an powdered energy drink thing sent to us via FedEx. But FedEx has been slacking and like stuff is weeks behind. So that's been fun. Okay, I'm gonna watch this back again from the top. Commander Pudis, do you do Twitch streams as well? You know, I've thought about it, man. I really do. And I'll just say this. I mean, I know there's only like a few of us here. I always say man, so man or woman. Man is just generic for me. I've thought about it. We do gaming stuff here. Maybe once I figure out gaming here, I'll move over to Twitch. We'll see. Who knows? I have a Twitch, but I haven't done anything on it. Okay, I'm going to watch this back from the beginning. This is something I do a lot. I just keep going back and checking. So let's see this.
You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness. I hate you. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Nice. So that's something that I wanted. I wanted to keep that that screaming there from Anakin. It does sound a little like digital, which is weird. You hear that? Okay, so what I think's going on there, I'm actually going to go into this audio clip and I'm going to set a keyframe, but I'm going to take it down all the way. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to bring it back up to 0 because I think there's just some digital noise right there for some reason. So I'm going to try and cut that out. Oh, Fulcrum. Anakin screams to death, Mister. Nice. Oh, that's so funny, man. Yeah, I totally forgot to ask how you were doing as well. But I'm glad to see you're doing good. Just got Mario Odyssey today for your Switch. Been really enjoying it. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Commander Pudis, do you play Star Wars related games? Yes. Actually, been playing a lot. Well, a lot more than normal. Right now, we're slowly trekking our way painfully through Lego Star Wars is like the prequel one for the PS2. I'm also playing The Phantom Menace for PS1. Really hard game, surprisingly, but it's actually kind of fun. Okay, let's see if I got rid of that noise. Is it? Wait. Is it here? Okay, so I just soloed that track. It's not there. What the heck? Where is that coming from? Wait a second. Okay, so what I need to do, I'm going to pull this in a little more. Okay, so I kind of messed up. That's, yeah, it's late. I should have thought of that. So I'm going to copy this keyframe, and I'm going to post it here, paste it there. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is I want this little section right here. I want that to be completely silent. So what I did is I dragged this all the way down to negative 281 decibels, which you're not going to hear anything there. You can also do negative 1,000. So like I'll show you. I'll just add a new one here. If you do negative 1,000, it's just infinite. Literally, there's no sound. But I just get lazy and didn't do that. Fulcrum, you really enjoyed Jedi Outcast, which I finished a little over a month ago. Also, Republic Commando. Very cool. Nice. Those are good games. See you later, Commander Pudis. I know it is late, at least in my part of the world. So I appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your night. Okay, so let me see if that took care of that weird noise. Okay, cool. So I soloed that track out, got rid of that weird digital artifacts that was right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay this, and I kind of like how it cuts to him screaming. But let me see if I want to keep that, because I also have, if I kind of zoom out here, I got all this other footage that I can use. I try and do it when I edit a short. I try and just edit it all in a sitting so I don't have to like remember where I was and all that stuff. But okay, let me see. Oh, wait. Why am I not hearing that? Oh, great. What did I do? Okay, so what I need to do is I need to actually go. All right. So one thing I did, this is where keyframes can get really, really nasty, because when I initially set this keyframe, oh gosh, okay, I gotta actually redo all these keyframes, which is unfortunate because I messed up because when I set this keyframe, I didn't tell it to like kind of leave everything else alone, so I actually muted the entire audio track and then boosted it. So what I need to do is I need to delete all of that, and then now I need to set right here. Wait. Okay, now I'm going to set a keyframe, and then this one needs to be minus 1,000, and then it was right here. I want another keyframe, like 2 frames ahead, 0. Okay, so that should be good. Let me go back. What in the world? This thing is really wanting to fight against me. Okay. I'm going to set that there. I'm going to go right to this one. Go back 1. Okay. Fulcrum, I love watching you replay Anakin screaming to death over and over against Stoneface. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. Oh my gosh. I know what's funny is like I never watch myself edit. And I'm technically, like, I have a monitor, I guess, for you guys. Is that pointing in the right direction? I guess, yeah, it's like up off to the side, right? So I'm not really watching myself, but there's times where I've left OBS open and I'm closing out the program super late at night and I see myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look like a zombie, man. I'm exhausted. Okay. Let me restart this portion. Kind of messed up the audio there, so let's see if I fixed it.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Okay, sweet.
I loved you.
Okay, and then obviously we have him burning up. Does feel, now that Fulcrum's pointed out, does feel weird that I'm just kind of so casually like, yep, now this is happening. Oh my gosh. So what's funny with this short, when I was, starting to go through it, like I said at the top of the stream, basically I heard the audio, if I just kind of like isolate this audio right here, it's a really like ethereal synth pad. I was like, oh, you know what? That'll be great for this short. And it's like in my mind instantly, I was like, high ground scene, right? I don't know why, just connected. And so I started piecing it together and showed the missus the first few seconds. She was like, almost like, why you gotta be doing this? Why you gotta be doing this to me? Okay. So let me see this progression. So I have their relationship. And then I think right there before... So I feel like... I know this is kind of twisted. But I feel like if I show other clips on top of Anakin screaming, it may work. The whole point of this was to help draw some emotion out a little deeper. I know in a very, very emotional scene already, but I love those kind of like flashbacks that wouldn't really make sense watching the movie, but in an edit, it can be kind of cool. And, granted, my edits aren't the greatest, but whatever. So I'm going to check out some of these other scenes, but Fulcrum, I hope we at least get a teaser poster for Kenobi during Disney Plus Day in November. For sure, we will get Boba since that's a month away from that show, but still, I need some Kenobi. That'd be really cool. Feel honored that you get to see this short behind the scenes. That's cool, man. I'm glad. Okay, if you guys have any ideas, actually, for maybe some cool stuff, like some other scenes that you could see when Anakin's getting all burnt up, some emotional context. Okay, so this was stuff I had for maybe kind of showing him like descending to the dark side. Yeah, none of that's really usable. That's kind of more angry Anakin. Yeah, this is more, again, that's part of that supercut. Oh, I think this is actually from another short. Part of it, I'm stepping into work that I've had. Please put a clip of the Polynesian spa. Wouldn't that be so funny? Like 45 seconds of raw emotion and then fade to black and then, the Polynesian spa. Ooh, that's going to be maybe too much. We're going to have Anakin. This is Anakin at Qui-Gon's pyre funeral. Is that how you say it, right? Like when Qui-Gon's being honored and burned, and that's going to be overlaid. This is going to be so awesome. Okay, sweet. So if you remember, I'm going to drag this way back here. Okay. So we have this scene. Well, okay, what I'm going to do really quick. I I have a Mac M1 and it's really, really strong. And I'm playing this right here. This is like your playback speed or your playback quality. So I'm playing it at quarter quality so I don't really get stuttering. But I'm just going to render everything really quickly. Should go fairly smooth. I try, typically this is crazy. I don't even, you don't really have to render. It's just for playback. And so typically I don't even render. When I just export and it's all good. But okay, so we have this, right? There's a lot of this, them looking back and forth. That's what I was trying to get. You know, them looking here back and forth, looking back and forth, trying to juxtapose us. But here, it's going to show them looking at each other when Anakin's on fire, and Obi's going to look away. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror it with the Phantom Menace, same with Qui-Gon's death. But see, that's pretty quick, so I might actually... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this here. Wait a second. Okay. Let me go and cut that out. Okay, and one thing about cuts, so when you're looking like this, basically what I'm doing is I'm just using my left and right arrow keys to go back and forth a frame. So when you cut, like if it's this, I don't want this whole section right here, right? Got to go forward. Got to go forward one keyframe to the first frame I want. So then what I end up doing is I cut out everything I don't want. Okay, let's see. Yeah, but see, I really wanted to see. Yeah, it's kind of what I want to see. I don't know if that's how well it's going to work. Okay, I want to go right before that. Okay, I feel like I can cut that there. Maybe I'll do another dip to black. Let's see. Is that too much? Dip. I don't want to use dip to black too much. The whole elevator scene. Okay, I feel like right when that turn happens, maybe. See, I'm wondering, do I mirror that? It's like not the same direction. No, because that's not even going to really make sense. If the mirror, I think it's, I'll just do like a dissolve. It's going to be awesome to have Hayden and Ewan doing interviews. Dude, it's going to be so cool to have them together talking about those roles in Star Wars again. That'll be super cool. Okay, so let me see how that looks. I like that. But what I can do is I'm actually going to cut some of the high ground, but I unlinked it. So I'm going to actually cut some of this out because we're not seeing it. And I'm going to pull it all back so we get those screams. We get those screams over and over again. I just like how you were so seriously watching Anakin scream over and over again. I know it's kind of a weird one to start with a behind the scenes stream. You know, whatever. Okay. dissolve here because I actually do. Oh yeah, that's kind of messed up. Oh my gosh, this is turning out a little darker than I anticipated. But I do want that. Okay. Okay, what I'm trying to do right here is I'm trying to just get just a little bit more of Anakin all burnt looking up at Obi-Wan. So I want right before he... Just a few frames, I think, is enough. If I just cut out a few frames, pull that in, nobody will ever notice. Nobody. Except you guys. Okay. I think I want this cross dissolve a little longer and slower. Okay. It's kind of messed up. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Since you said you were in a closet, I love the thought of Mrs. outside the closet hearing Anakin scream to death while you say, I think that's good. I know you're wearing headphones, but still. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what's happening. Just over and over and over again. Okay, let's look for something else. So, okay, how does this finish? Okay, because here's a thought. A thought I had was actually like letting that ride, like just kind of like letting it ride to the end, you know? Like just kind of pull on people's heartstrings. And then just almost just letting them watch it like, let's see. Just because I like how, like, eerie and spooky it is, you know? I mean, maybe that's, like, a bad reason I like it, but, like, it just feels, like, again, the whole point of this was to pull on some heartstrings. Okay, I want to start the dip there. I want to have a long fade to black. A little longer. Whoops. Okay, let's go right here. Let's see. And I'm going to pull this in just a little bit. And in case you like Anakin screaming, subscribe. Okay. Okay, I feel, I don't know. Even worse, Anakin screaming to death, Mr. 2 Star Wars fans. I like how dark this is. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm going to check out what else I got. So I feel like this stuff doesn't really work. So, what a frame. Okay. Is this, no, this is just the fight, just the extended. Oh, I wonder. No, dang. I was wondering, there's like him, there's Obi-Wan pinned down, and I was wondering if like, nah. I was wondering if they would be good to like, his fate will be the same as ours, you know, kind of like juxtaposing that right here. But no. Okay, but what I think I am going to do, actually, I don't like how fast that transition is. Be right back. No problem, Fulcrum. Come and go as you please, my man. Okay, I do want to do a dip to black. Let's do this. Let's remove that and actually put that right there. But why is that not working? That's weird. Strange. That's really strange because it's starting like full opacity right there. But okay, let's do a quick cross dissolve and see. Okay, for some reason that is not wanting to work. So let's actually do this. Let's pull this in. What's nice with this having like no actual like audio except for the vocals, I can actually kind of play around with it quite a bit. I just feel like that cut is so fast right there. Okay, him reaching out. Let me see. I'm just going to look really quick and see what other stuff I got for Anakin. I have a ridiculous amount of videos for Anakin. Let's see. Okay, I got Anakin and Padme. Got their fight. Got a bunch of Attack of the Clones. Anything there? No. I wonder. Let's see, what is this? Anakin and Palpatine. That doesn't really fit. Anakin and Padme in the fields. Him fighting Shmi. No. Their full fight. Yeah, you were my brother. I'm using that. It's kind of the basis for all this. Yep, their fight. When his midichlorian count is checked? Nah. Let's see. Anakin is free. I wonder what's... I have the scene. It says Anakin is free. Let's check that out. Okay, so I've determined all that stuff I'm not going to use. I'm going to drop two things in here. First one I'm going to drop, I guess it doesn't really matter. There's audio. I'm going to unlink this. I'm going to delete the audio. Let's check this out. What is this? Yeah, this is just when he's talking to everybody saying goodbye. Is there anything usable here? He's talking to his mom. Nah, not really. Ooh, I think I may know like the perfect scene. Yeah, I think I may know. Let me see something. Let me drop this down. T. Davidson, I'm definitely learning some stuff right now. Awesome, man. I wonder, should I have like one of him crying, maybe? But, you know, I just had a thought of, let me pull this really quick. I just had a thought of the scene with Obi-Wan and Anakin, like, actually on, let's see, like the first time they meet. No, it's not the first. Maybe it is the first time they meet. Yeah, it is. Yep. Yup. That's what I'm thinking about. I was thinking about that very, very first scene, right? Take it all the way back, because I don't think I have that yet. Okay, let me do my magic. Get this clip. Okay. Once that's downloaded, I'm gonna rewatch. Oh, of course. Of course, it's being slow. Let me see if this one will work. Okay. So what's frustrating is trying to get the video I want. It's just 13 seconds. There we go. Okay, so now I have that. Sweet. Okay. Man, I'm just getting super hungry right now. Like it just hit me. Okay, so here is another clip. Just 13 seconds. Let's see, and let's actually pull this audio way up. I've used this stupid template so many times that I have like 12 audio tracks, some 5.1s in there. I don't even know why I have those. I probably should.
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hi.
Should have watched the clip. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was crazy. Well, that's not really useful. I mean, it's funny, but oh boy. That was crazy. I love that. Dude, I should have seen it coming. I was like, sweet, somebody just clipped out the 13 seconds where they meet. For sure. I'll take that. My gosh, yeah. Oh, man. Man, am I going to have to, like, pull it? What the heck? Okay, what is this? Is this legit? Okay, I'm screening this one. This one seems legit. Okay, I'm actually going to grab this one. Oh, that would actually kind of be a funny way to end it. Although I'm not really going for funny. Dude, these stupid downloaders. These stupid downloaders. There's like a whole list of them that I cycle through because they're just so unreliable. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Back in business, baby. Oh, wait. What the heck is that? Weird. So I just downloaded this clip. That has exactly what I want. I know exactly the clip I want, but it's like downloading these. What the heck are these? You worthless YouTube downloader. Bro, it's so frustrating. I know exactly what I want. And I'd rather not. Fulcrum, I can't actually hear him at all. I'm like 10 feet away. The soundproofing works really, really well. That's good. So I can be in here getting all crazy watching Anakin burn up over and over again. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Oh, wait, really? That's crazy if that's true. Let me see something. Let me see something. I know this has been... You guys are watching me, like, search for a clip, so it's not super exciting. I apologize. It's like not wanting me to have this clip. Okay, finally. Wait, why does it... That's so bizarre. Okay, so guys, I finally found the clip that I want. But apparently the actual data on YouTube doesn't doesn't actually like do anything when you download it. Whatever. You honestly can't believe that there's not one Kenobi set photo leak or anything like that. They have kept that under wraps so well. It's pretty amazing. Because if I remember right, the only thing we've really seen is the whole thing where they're like walking from their trailers to the set, right? In their like garbage bags. Like covering up their costumes and what have you. Dang. I'm really surprised. This is like nowhere, this individual clip. Alright, well, whatever. It's frustrating me. I mean, I don't know. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play it back. I'm going to render it and play it back. Because I think, you know what? I definitely did want... I definitely did want them, like, meeting for the first time right here at the end. But one, apparently the links that are there to download it aren't really, like, being super helpful. And then in addition to that, I don't really want to go through all the effort to get it right now. Okay, but one thing I do need to do, I need to dip this into black. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to render. Let me save this. I'm going to render. And then if I like it, all of this is kind of just crazy. Like this whole bottom row here is the actual like high ground scene. And then this is just going to me haphazardly stacking content. Excuse me, haphazardly stacking content above it. But I'll show you what I do to essentially make kind of the shorts look. And I'll see if I like it. But let's render. We've saved. Saving is huge. I kind of feel like this is your serial killer origin story, making shorts. Oh, man. Does feel like, man, out of all the shorts to start showing behind the scenes, this is maybe not the best one. Welcome to my channel. Here's so far an hour of me watching Anakin burn to a crisp.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! I hate you! You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I think I like it. It is a little creepy to smile. I felt myself smiling while I was watching this. It's just because I'm happy with how it turned out, not because of the events. Okay. Gosh. You're not going to let me live this one down, Fulcrum, but I felt like there wasn't enough screaming. It feels weird to say that. I feel like right here, there needs to be more, Okay. So sad. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is you just kind of saw me click this right here. I think you need help. Basically what this does is it's saying when I copy and paste, this is where it's going. Let's see. So I want this to go here. Let me see if I can have this go here. Is that where I thought it was too quiet? No, see, I don't like that. I like hear the same sound. If anything, maybe. I think I'll just leave it as it is. I don't want to just hear the same. I don't want it to sound edited. I want it to sound a little normal. Okay, I'm gonna watch it back one more time.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! I hate you! You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
Feel like it's gonna work. Okay. Where it feels weird that I'm showcasing this. Okay. So scary. Well, it is October, so. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Make sure okay, you don't have anything out there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to I want to copy all of this. I want to make sure I unlink everything. I'm going to redo that. So I'm going to copy all of this video right here. Just right out here. And then paste it all. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all of this into just one solid, basically video line right here. Okay, this is kind of sloppy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, who knew the scariest thing in October would be the stream, right? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to cut there. I want to delete this. Whoa. Dang it. Wrong key. Delete. There we go. Okay, so I want to bring all that down. Bring that straight down. Now I want to cut. How would I have it crossed this off? I think that's okay. Is that lined up? There's a little bit there, but I think what I can do... I'm going to delete this clip. I may regret this. We'll see. Oh. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make that that whole like kind of blurred background and see if I like that. Christopher, cool to see you back. Hope that you have been doing well. Fulcrum says clearly he's not doing well. He's going insane. Yeah, I mean, I haven't, everything is going well. It's been a very, very busy time, but I decided to come back kind of a solemn behind the scenes, I guess. I'll show you. You'll see in a second. This is just doing like a little shorts edit here, showing it behind the scenes, but it's proven to be a little dark. Okay. So all of this, yep. Okay, so this is the whole short, just the video, right? So what I'm going to do, this first one here, I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to blow this up. Gosh, I can't spell. No, I can spell blur. I can't spell Gaussian. Never knew how to pronounce it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow up that image to full screen because this is 1080 by 1920. So as opposed to 1920 by 1080p, you know, the frame width that we're all used to seeing, this is the vertical for shorts. So I'm going to scale that image up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blur this. I'm just going to add a ton of blur. So then what you'll still get the motion, but it's all blurred. So I think I want even more. Yeah, just want it completely distorted, right? So then you can copy those attributes and you can just paste it across all of them and say, yep, I want it pasted. So now when I watch back, it should work well, except what I may just need to check is the actual, like, see how it fits. Because I have some of this dissolve, so I may have to actually go back, kind of like correct some of this. We'll see. So now, when I play back,
You were the chosen one!
you get that. Okay, but see, I don't like the dips. So what I want to do is I want to delete.
You were the chosen one!
Yeah.
It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them!
So I think what I want to do is I actually want to do a cross dissolve, see if that fixes that right there. No, it does do a dip to black, so I kind of have to do a dip to black. Let's see. Okay, but that dip to black starts. I feel like it starts early. Okay, so I think what I'm actually going to do, I'll play through it and I'll see if I want to work on it, but there's all this like blurred background stuff which can add a cool look, but when I have so many dips and transitions, I feel like I'm just going to waste a ton of time like trying to make that happen. So let me see. This is going to be kind of a rough playback with that blurred background. I'm going to see if I actually like it.
You were the chosen one!
I like that.
It was said that you would
I need to crop out the black bars.
Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness.
I like that.
I hate you! You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. Let me delete all this. I'm gonna try one more thing. I have an idea. Who is truly insane? Who is sane? I say most of us are insane. Those who are sane are the true crazy people. Okay, I think you're insane too. Oh, that's funny, Fulcrum. Okay, so what I'm gonna do instead? Let's check this out. I'm going to scale this up again. I'm gonna try this again. Oh my gosh, can't type. Then I'm gonna put the blur on. Gonna increase that blur quite a bit. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop blur onto all these clips and these, and then I'm going to copy those attributes and I'm going to paste them on. So basically what this is doing is it's saying everything that I just did on that single clip, I want to do that across every single one. So I don't even have to worry about like manually going in and doing each one of those. So yeah, so let me draw this all the way up and then I'll do this. And Charlie, what's up, bro? You said, oh my gosh, I'm going to bed and I seen this is going to be another epic edit. Yes. If you want to hang around for a few seconds, you can see like a rough draft of I'm almost done. It's only 60 seconds. I'm just doing a short for this one. Eventually I'll break into like full scale. Okay, let's see. Christopher, thank you, sir. That's why I'm up at 3 a.m. LOL. I don't even know if I said hello, Christopher. I just realized that. If I did, hello again. If I didn't, hello, sir. All right, let's run this back. I'm going to watch. So before, what I tried to do is I tried to actually like make it just like a single kind of blurred thing. So you're going to get a lot of black bars in this, but it's still rough, right? Very epic edit. I think it's going to be a big hit with the serial killer community. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Fulcrum's he watched probably for a good half hour, watched me just over and over play one sequence, trying to get it right. So let's see.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! I hate you! You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
All right, so there it is with the blurred background. Obviously, the black bars are in there. We got to get rid of those, which really simply, it's cool. You are focused on making something cool. I'm already getting some pretty deep emotions coming from the edit so far. Oh, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. That was kind of actually the whole purpose of this, is to make people emotional. Not for Fulcrum's reasoning of me. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool. Okay, so for those of you guys, if you have an opinion, let me know. Do you guys Okay, do you like it with do you guys like it with
You were the chosen
the blurred
one.
background like that?
It was said that you would
I
destroy
need to
the
take out
Sith,
those
not
crop
join
bars.
them.
Or do you like it just like cinematic?
You were the chosen
Just
one.
black.
It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them.
I'm getting some very different vibes from both of those. This definitely has like a YouTube Shorts kind of vibe, you know? Where the other one does feel a little more cinematic. So I'm not sure. Yes, sad, epic, tragic. I'm awesome. Feel like I'm on the right page a little bit. But you know what I'm going to do? Gotta find it. Okay, so this clip right here, Christopher, you vote black. That's what I'm thinking too, man. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like the blurred background kind of detracts from it a little bit. I feel like it adds too much color. I think this darkness helps. Okay, so for crop is an effect. So Premiere basically is pretty cut and dry. Okay, we got 2 for cinematic, so then that would mean I just don't even crop. Okay, but I'll show you guys crop and take another vote. Okay, so for this, no blur on this one. Oh, the missus with the wrench is saying it. I think she's spot on. As well as Christopher. So 13%, which may actually be 13.5. What the heck is that right there? Oh, it's because that's there. Okay. Okay, but 13% is like just the standard for top and bottom for the black bars there. And so you can just kind of, again, I could have done the crop and then, you know, that really meant I was supposed to copy and paste, but that, how would you know my little secret language? Okay, I want no blur, but also blur, and no blur also. Should do a director's cut, and it's just the blur. So, you know what? Goodbye, blur. I'm going to pull all this back down. Okay, I know we've watched this like a million times at this point. And welcome to the Mrs. World. The Mrs. has to watch this stuff all the time. Actually, she doesn't watch it anymore. She just lets me edit, and that's it. Because she knows I will get super, super particular. Man, my mind is still blown that Anakin/Vader said right before I hate you. It was cut out of the film. He asked Obi-Wan, help me. Oh. That's rough, man. I didn't know that. Also, it looks good, man. You can do no wrong. Thanks, man. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't mess anything up. I know we've seen it a bunch, but I want to make sure, because there's times where I have not previewed stuff and posted it, and then it's gotten into all sorts of problems. So let's see.
You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness.
I love that right there. That hard cut.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
I feel like this needs to be called You Were My Brother, Anakin. I feel like that needs to be the title. I feel like that last part's gonna be the hard part. Like, that's gonna, like... Because there's all those emotional edits, right? And then all of a sudden, it just... Like, you just are kind of subjected to it. Yeah. Okay, so here's something that's really important to know. If you see right here, basically, like, the playhead position, I'm at 59 seconds and 22 frames. And this is 24 frames per second, I think is what I have it at. I may have it at 30 frames per second, actually. But anyway, I always make sure that I'm under 60 seconds before I export, because if it's at 60 seconds and I export, when YouTube pulls it in, it's basically going to like count at 61 seconds, which then it won't count as a short and it won't get put in the short shelf, all that fun stuff. I will find it and send it your way tomorrow. Mr. and Mrs., you guys have a great one. 5 a.m. It's going to be here soon. LOL, amazing video. Dude, thanks so much for stopping by. I mean, geez, it's got to be like 2, 3 in the morning for you. Dude, it's super late. Rest up the little bit you can. Dream well, my friend. Dream well. And Fulcrum says, I bet Mr. 2 Star Wars Nerds would have loved it if that was kept in. I would have, but not for the... Man, I'm just not painting myself a good picture here, huh? Okay. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, all that's good. Good to go. So when exporting, I guess if, a pseudo tutorial, you just want to make sure that you're not like clicked onto anything, that you're actually clicked off. We're going to export this into my file. You can see Millennium Falcon short. I'm still using the same thing. No, this is not for X-Wing. This is finished. And I'm going to call this... You were my brother, Anakin. Star Wars shorts. Cool. And watch how quickly the Mac M1 and Premiere goes out. And this is actually like right now, this is actually kind of a little slow. You guys may have see some glitching on the screen right now. This is the first time I've ever streamed and done in export. I got a little notification. Yeah, you see OBS freaking out. I don't know if my audio is getting all messed up. Okay, boom. There we go. Should be better now. It was really not liking, I was really not liking that whole thing. Okay, so now you guys will see the whole enchilada here. Okay, let me do this. Let me pull this down so you guys should see this. Let's see. Yeah, you guys see it. Cool. Show you this. This is the back end. Show you guys something actually cool that I'm hyped about. Almost at 100,000 for this edit, which was the hallway scenes. Yeah, really cool. I'm excited about that one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do... Oh, I totally forgot before we do that. One last thing. We're going to watch it one more time. The reasoning is sometimes in the edit, or in the export rather, it can actually, okay, so you guys see it. Sometimes in the export, it can mess things up. So I want to make sure it didn't mess anything up.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force! Not leave it in darkness!
Because this right here is exactly what's going to YouTube.
You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
That was super fast. I will say, I'm not going to do anything with it. I am not really pleased at how quickly that subscribe thing like popped up and came down. And I see right now YouTube is saying, you guys may hear this, may not. YouTube is saying it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So maybe there's some issues. We'll see. Apparently it's having issues. Okay, so I'm going to upload this. Show you guys the whole enchilada here. Why not? Okay. You are my brother, Anakin. I feel like people recognize. Yeah, they should recognize that. Okay, so shorts are really, really quick to upload. And then after that, it's just a quick copyright check. And I'm praying that there's no copyright. Okay, perfect. So that blue check right there, that's exactly what we want. No issues found. Yes, okay. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to release it now. Ooh. So here's what it'll show up as. I can either have it show up as Dooku, which wouldn't make any sense. Typically, there's a whole thing I do with thumbnails, but for shorts, I don't even worry about it. Put that in that playlist because it doesn't really matter. I guess it could change the way it actually shows up when it's like thrown out to Discord and stuff, but I don't care. Okay, so should I have Anakin or Obi-Wan? I feel like I'm going to have Anakin right there. I feel like that's going to get people to click. Okay. So you are my brother Anakin. All this populated. Cool. Video elements. Don't need any. Check is good. And I can make this public. So I think I'm actually just going to make it public right now. Yeah, we'll see. Christopher, very interesting to see the behind the scenes edit. Thanks for that. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm thinking about doing more of these. I wasn't sure if people would be interested. Granted, I edit really late at night, so then it's also kind of like who's gonna watch, I mean, I'll do it for stream it for nobody, I suppose, but quite a few of you popped in, and so it's been fun. But he said way beyond my skills, and I know enough about computers to check. Well, I know enough about computers to check my email and watch YouTube, dude. I really like how much I've learned about computers, but I'm also like, I don't know, it drives me crazy because it's like I know some theory of things in my head that I want to do, but like I don't have like the technical training to do it. So it's like I know enough to get myself into trouble, kind of, Okay, you were my brother Anakin, Star Wars shorts, but I feel like Star Wars edits. Maybe I'll do. No, I'm going to do this. Revenge of the Sith. High ground edit. I mean, granted, all of that is not going to be seen. I think you were my brother Anakin. Revenge of the Sith. Maybe high ground will be seen. Like when it's displayed as a short. But all of this, it's more keywords for one. But then also, just makes it a little more searchable and clickable maybe. Okay, cool. Well, let's do this. I think I'm good. I'm not going to schedule it. Normally we schedule stuff for 5:45 a.m. Pacific, but I'm just going to publish it now. And boom. And here's a little something that I always do. Let me go back here. Okay, I want date. I always pop this open. Hey, somebody already gave it a thumbs up and a comment. Good, not great. Oh, that's so funny. That's awesome, man. You were so quick with it. Got to go. See you guys later. Mr. 2, our Star Wars nerds. Hopefully I get some sleep, though. Yeah, see you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. This is really cool. And for first comment. But yeah, I always go in shamelessly, like my own stuff. Okay. Anyways, that's it for this one. I'll be doing future streams like this. Why not? And maybe showing some behind the scenes with thumbnails and stuff like that. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your night or morning, depending on where you are. It's midnight here, 12:08 a.m. So, yeah, I'm going to peace out. Enjoy the short. And as always, may the Force be with you.